Can I put this on you?
Yeah, definitely. Where you?
Thanks. He'll be fine.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, take my hood off.
Nice, man.
What's good, bro?
Thanks, man. Thanks.
How are you?
Yeah, good, eh?
Wicked.
Yeah, good times. Also,
Yeah?
good and bad, but you gotta take the good always.
Yeah,
like that.
that's very true. Hey, focus on the positive.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Manuel.
Manuel. And
Yeah.
where are you from?
I'm from Italy. And,
Yeah.
play in the streets with buckets and garbage stuff, whatever I find with a nice sound. And I also play drums, definitely. But this is a good way to somehow travel and take it to the street somehow also and make some music, because it's not very allowed here. Percussion, it's forbidden, and they can take your stuff and put your 200 euro fine, kind of. They don't dare too much with the buckets. It's a little more like they don't see it as an instrument. It's a good thing for me.
Okay.
But it depends also how you put yourself with them. But then, yeah.
And when did this start?
10 years ago. I just wanted to travel, see a little more of the world, and still keeping somehow the music, because I was playing before, but I was not too much inspired of the scene, so to say. Like, get to play quite a bit, bring all the stuff, and you didn't get paid, you know. Like, not food also. Like, it was like, come on. But yeah, then a little bit outside of where I grew up in Tuscany, it's a little more different. Like, you can more live with music or arts. At the beginning also, I was just with a few buckets, less stuff, and slowly you get somehow to do more the combination or the...
You developed,
Yeah,
yes?
yeah.
How did you feel when you first went into the streets to do this?
Yeah, actually, it was quite a thing, you know, like, but it was good for me because I was with some other friends that were playing with percussion and guitar. So it was a little more easy with more people to get used to this kind of scenario, because I'm now kind of used, and it's like, okay, I just do it, but sometimes it can be quite a thing. Also for people that just start and you don't know how it works, and at some point you just gotta jump, so to say, and do it, and well.
You do just have to jump in life sometimes, don't you?
Yeah. And otherwise you don't learn also. Like, if you just stay in your comfort place and everything, at some point you're gonna get stuck. Like, also the new things you can know from friends and whatever environment, it's like, it stays like that. In a city where it's much more happening and people pass, it's different things. Like, you can much learn about other music, also genres. That's why I also came mostly here to Barcelona. So it's a good mix in between the culture and music. You got a lot of different music from South America, also from here, Europe and Africa, and yeah, got everything.
I love it, man.
Un poquito, sí. No tengo filtros.
No, tranquila, es para hacer un poco.
Ah, vale, claro. Vale, vaya bien.
What do you prefer more, drums or this?
It's quite a thing. Like, it's kind of different. Like, for some stuff I can do. I can play much more easy with the drums, and it's still much more comfortable because it's an instrument, and you gotta hit less somehow because it's made for sound. Like, buckets is not that much made, but you gotta somehow give it, and it can be also a thing because it's much more wide. Like, sometimes with drums you can stick in one spot, hi-hat, snare drum and bass drum, and you got everything there. Like, here, as I don't have it like that way, I do it with the hands. So it was a little bit different way to see the kick drum. I have to do it with the hand, and somehow, yeah, then into the drums it's different way than how you play and what you can create somehow.
I love it. I love it. And being out here in the streets, are you getting the same kind of enjoyment feeling from playing a show?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, I like very much in the street because you can get to know very much all kind of different people, not just young people that go to a club and listen to music, but also very like kids and old people. Like, I will never have imagined that people will like people, old people, you know. But then at the end, if you travel, you see, and it's a lot of things. Like, people already also travel, and we are already in a time, in an era where people travel and did stuff and they somehow take care about it.
Yep.
And, especially from the 60s and everything. But yeah, and
Do you think coming out here and doing this has changed your perspective on life a bit?
oh, sorry? Oh?
Do you think coming and playing in the streets has changed your perspective on life?
Ah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Also, you get more used somehow to be playing in public with people. You get less afraid when you're there on a stage somehow. Depends always what you have to do and what is the thing you are doing somehow. Because sometimes I play also like with a band, like a reggae band, and I play drums. And it's kind of different. Le he dado un poquito.
Boquilla.
Boquilla no tengo, lo siento, mira. Tengo cartón también. ¿Ah?
No tengo.
Sì, di vez in quando sì.
Dame un poco.
Però non tengo. Sto fumando cigarro. No, cigarro.
No foto. Todo esto, no video.
¿Cómo? Yo hago videos.
Hoy,
Sí.
no ahora no video, ya.
Sí.
Tienes papel
¿Dónde video?
como esto.
Sì.
No, pasa. Pasa.
Dura ahí, dura acá.
Sí, poco a poco pasa. Ya.
Sí.
Pasa. ¿Tú entiendes o no?
Estoy entendiendo,
No,
sí.
bueno, se queda muy rápido.
No,
Bueno, que vaya bien.
¿Sí?
Otro también.
no quiero.
Ok, está bien.
Ay,
Bueno,
Papel. Alguém sabe de papel aí, Ana?
hoy te voy a ver video.
Todo.
شوف هذه اللي دايره انا.
igual.
Vale, gracias.
De nada.
Luego pasa.
Avisava que estás fazendo vídeo.
Luego pasa, ya.
Sí.
Vale.
Ciao. Yeah, you know the street.
A few,
also.
a few
Like,
crazy
you
people
got a lot
are
of
about.
things, or sometimes
Yes.
can be a little more also like, oh, I
You have to
don't
be a
know.
bit careful sometimes.
Yeah. But it's also somehow it teach you. Like you don't get too much into your own mind or what the media says that you have to be scared about these people do that. Like of course there is some kind of truth, but it's not always the case. And it's not good to judge people from where they come and whatever, how they look, and you know already a lot of things. It helps then definitely when you play in the streets because people support you from all kind of people or type or
Backgrounds.
yeah. So it's really like sometimes don't have to feel too much and somehow enjoy the process. And yeah.
I love it, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
good,
it.
and a lot of things actually like start from here. Like many festival or place where sometimes I play, like they find me here and they say, oh yeah, you want to come here, and once they invite us to Sardinia also to play there in a festival. Like it was a local festival for a abandoned village. They were getting with less and less people. It was something to get back like culture and music to some places where people are not really staying much, especially young people, because they don't see the future there and don't see. But yeah, it's slowly gets there.
I love it, man. I love it. What's the craziest thing that's happened in the streets, do you think?
Oh man, like and maybe I was also lucky to some extent, and I don't know, like nothing too crazy happened to me, like because I always came somehow good, like in 2 legs. Sometimes they tried to steal, like to rob me, like from the bucket. It was
Yeah?
there, just like that, or with a hand. And you gotta be also there, like it can get you like kind of shock or like what the fuck. It's like, but yeah, you gotta put them in the right place, like not get with violence, but definitely make you understand and not go.
You have to be assertive.
Yeah. And like that, yeah, that could be maybe one of the worst experience, so to say. But otherwise, I don't know, like with the police, but that's already something. It didn't never get bad for me, like, and they never brought me to the police station and nothing. So until now, I would say I'm quite lucky in that.
Beautiful, man.
For all the years
Beautiful.
I've been doing somehow here, also in other parts of Europe, but I don't know, I never got that for now. You never know, and if it happens, well, you just gotta learn about it.
Yeah.
It's like that. It makes you stronger somehow.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, although it's in the moment difficult and it can be hard, but a lot of things with the time, then you understand more what you learn from and what you can do with it. And definitely sharing is the best thing then with people, and yeah, that's how we are at the end. As humans, we gotta share and we gotta learn and take and give. It's like that.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Beautiful philosophy, yeah?
Yeah.
And do you have any aspirations with your drumming?
Well, somehow my goal was already to be able to live from music because it was not very much happening when I was staying in Italy. I know it depends also on the kind of level you're at, but I was like kind of starting, and for that it was not really you could live on it. Like definitely, if you know somebody and is playing the biggest festival of television, okay, it's a different thing. But you gotta know, and it's it's another thing that. And street gives me a little more also that option because you never know who you're gonna encounter, who you're gonna meet, and it's crazy, especially just with Instagram. Like it took me quite some years to get something like where people could send me then the videos and kind of find me or support me, and it's amazing. You see a lot of people of all kind of works and things, and yeah.
And they're adding you to their stories and things like this. I love it, man.
Yeah, definitely. And somehow they also make you like publicity, so to say.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But yeah, definitely then you gotta also do it, but it's a good way.
Yeah.
Buen
And
trabajo, hermano.
Hola, buena.
A mí he dejado esta manera sin trabajo, porque pájaros, cuando se asustan, no pasa nada.
Bueno, que vaya bien.
Cambian de la calle.
Claro, que vaya bien, chao.
Una dice aquí, una dice aquí. Ya. Sí.
Yeah. We got a good weather today.
the name of the channel is called Stay Weird.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
one. I like it.
Yeah.
Cool one.
Thank you, bro. So what do you love most about yourself, Manuel?
Well, yeah, I can be quite, what do you say, like
Reserved?
yeah, but still, like it's also very, like you say, I'm also the opposite because I play then in the street with drums. Like it's so much of a, but it's also good for me sometimes that I'm still a little more, not too much on speaking or asking. Yeah, patience maybe could be one, and definitely you gotta have a little bit like kind of patience, love patience, like with learning an instrument and art. Like definitely you gotta always like what you do. That makes much more easy whatever you do in life then. But yeah. More, yeah, it's there. The patience and maybe discipline. You will also have a little bit because it's like nobody's gonna tell you, hey, you gotta do this from that. There is also a situation where there's somebody, you got a boss and tells you, yeah, you gotta practice this and this. But this is more by myself. Everything like, and you find the inspiration in yourself or what you see, and then yeah, somehow again share it and yeah.
I love it, man.
It's crazy
love
also
it.
because a lot of like kids and young people that see me playing the street, like the parents tell me then after some days when they're at home, they always play with whatever they find. Like you don't know how many people get inspired by what you do and how it's gonna affect. But it's already putting a seed in many people and yeah.
And would you say that's one of the things you love most about playing music? Inspiring people?
Yeah, inspire people, share with people, know people, learn from other music, and yeah, definitely also traveling. It's a big part. Also helps also to. It goes normally it goes always together, music and traveling, and it has a very good thing. Like you learn a lot from different culture and different way how we are and why we are like that, and yeah, definitely it's a good way.
Do you have a dream destination?
Yeah, I think somehow maybe continue like that. Like I consider many times like to not play in the street, but I like it somehow.
Yeah.
For all what it makes. And
Yo, man, what's up? You want some weed?
I'm fine, thanks, man. Yeah, sure. And yeah, somehow I already reached my goal of more or less live of music.
Beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Congrats.
But definitely, it's not just one thing you got from one day to the
No,
other.
yeah, correct.
It's a
Process.
Yeah, you gotta change also the mindset sometime and kind of trust yourself and believe in yourself. Although it's very difficult in these times and where everything also everybody's getting more by himself.
It is sometimes, isn't
Yeah,
it? Sometimes
yeah.
you're like, sometimes I'm locked in my room and I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing?
Like we are
You
very
know?
connected because we got all the internet and all what it brings, because it's a lot of good things, but also has the other side that if you use too much or if you don't be aware, you can just get stuck with the phone and
You waste your life
yeah,
away.
you know, it's not even that much. Like maybe 10 years ago was not like that, and more like who knows where we're gonna get.
Yeah, it's
this
crazy,
thing,
eh?
you know?
It's crazy, man.
And they always
Artificial intelligence and everything.
yeah, and they also try here. It's like to keep the street a little less live, you know, like. And then people, yeah, gonna be kind of more robots and not really seeing the people in front of you,
Yeah,
even
man.
the metro and whatever. Like,
Nuts, eh?
yeah.
All right, dude. Last question.
Yeah, definitely.
What's the best bit of life advice you've heard, or some life advice you could give to live well?
Yeah, well, to enjoy small things and be grateful of the good things we have, good people we are around, and although a lot of time we don't see and we see more the beds and the thing that doesn't go, but a lot of time we got a lot of people around that support us, friends and family, and also people we don't know, but also they support somehow. Like, yeah. And yeah, we somehow unite more into the people, connect. Already, I think it's also happening. Like people know somehow, and they also like for me they give something, like they give me back, and so it's a nice feeling.
I love it, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can you say stay weird?
Yeah, stay weird, guys. Definitely.
Always.
You got it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's boring life.
it
What are you
is.
gonna
It
do?
is, isn't it?